If you continue on this vein, you're going to end up spending the rest of your life in somebody's jail, be it California, Lavaca, Oklahoma, Texas, wherever it may be. You understand? Doing great. Court is calling 2023 CR 3227B, State of Texas versus Cal David Hardy. Can I have parties announce for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar, State of Texas.
Defense?
Bob Hicks representing Kyle Hardy.
Are you Mr. Hardy?
Yes, I am, ma'am.
All right. You entered a plea to theft under $2,500 enhanced on May 30th.
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargaining agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 16 months in the state jail facility. There's no application for deferred adjudication. The state is opposing your application for community supervision. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report, state?
Yes, Judge.
Defense?
I have, Your Honor.
Any objections to the PSI report, state?
No, Your Honor.
Defense?
None from the defense, Your Honor.
Any witnesses, state?
No, Your Honor.
Defense?
No, Your Honor.
All right, the court will hear argument.
Your Honor, at least here in this case, there were several cases that were currently being against Mr. Hardy. State is taking into consideration several of those cases. It's in light of that we are asking for the 16 months in the state jail facility due to the fact that this wasn't his first or his only offense. He also does have a prior criminal history. He has several cases from Baird County and even out of county. Additionally, I had a prior theft under $2,500 enhanced from 2020. He was eventually, through much difficulty, sentenced to 186 days credit in the state jail facility. So again, based off prior history, we'd ask that it be 16 months.
All right, defense, what are you requesting?
Sorry, Mr. Hardy. Mr. Hardy requests that the state consider placing him on community supervision, as it says very clearly in the PSI and in the TAP evaluation. He has had a cocaine habit for the past 7 years or so. As a matter of fact, when he was taking coke, when he started using cocaine, he quit using the other. He was at the time using methamphetamine and quit using meth because of his cocaine use. It had also got him to quit smoking marijuana. I don't think I've ever seen anybody rehab themselves using cocaine, but he admits that he has a drug habit. He admits that he has a problem. And I would request the state consider giving him probation, because if we send him to the state jail for his next 16 months, in 16 months, we're going to have somebody back with a drug problem. If the court would allow him to follow the recommendation on the TAP, which was the substance abuse track being tested at the ISF, state ISF, followed by ASB to make sure that the treatments that he received there are working. I believe he has a child who lives in El Paso. He has family who live outside of Baird County. And he had been unemployed for quite some time at the time of this offense. He was high at the time of this offense. And I believe that part of sentencing in the court is for the purpose of punishment, but I believe it's also for rehabilitation. And I believe it's much more constant, congruent with the hope of rehabilitating Mr. Hardy, that you put him on probation rather than sending him to the state jail. So,
Sorry, I wear glasses, but I see yes, ma'am.
All right. So in 2016, you were sentenced to 32 days jail for possession of controlled substance, penalty group 3, less than 28 grams.
Yes, ma'am.
July 2016, you were sentenced to 28 days for criminal trespass, private property. August 23rd, 2016, criminal trespass to private property, you were sentenced to 20 days.
Yes.
October 11th, 2016, theft $100 to $750, you were sentenced to 90 days in the jail.
Yes, ma'am.
February 2017, criminal trespass, private property, 36 days jail. March 16, 2017, criminal trespass to private property, 10 days jail. August 3rd, 2017, criminal trespass to property, 26 days jail. September 2017, criminal trespass to private property, 22 days jail. October 30th, 2017, criminal trespass to private property, 26 days jail. January 1st, 2018, evading arrest or detention, 30 days jail. June 2018, criminal trespass to property, you were placed on deferred adjudication, that was revoked and you were given 60 days. July 11, 2018, public lewdness, 60 days jail. August 22nd, 2018, criminal trespass to a building, vehicle, 42 days jail. January 30th, 2019, criminal trespass to private property, 30 days jail. May 2020, indecent exposure, 41 days jail. August 2020, criminal trespass to private property, you were given, let me see, that case ended up being dismissed for another. August 11th, 2020, criminal trespass to property, dismissed over. May 23rd, 2021, indecent exposure, 80 days. September 2021, criminal trespass to private property, that was dismissed. Indecent exposure, dismissed. And I'm assuming these indecent exposures are he's homeless and maybe he's urinating in public.
Yes, ma'am.
And then you have a possession less than a gram in 2018, dismiss insufficient evidence. September 2019, theft of a person, 90 days state jail. January 2020, theft enhanced $2,500, 6 months in the state jail facility. June 2022, evading arrest detention, 4 months state jail. January 19, 2023, here we are. And then you have this out of state things. June 2011, possession of marijuana, 5 days jail. January 12th, 2012, stealing, 8 days jail. And that's from Missouri. Then you go to California. And then Kansas.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So I tell that to you, Mr. Hardy. You're not a good candidate for probation, right? You're just going to have to do better with your life. And I will ask that you be placed in the therapeutic community at the state jail facility. If you want it, you're going to have to request it, but they will help you with any drug issues you have. And then once you're released, you can go to drug places here in San Antonio. They are free. So if you want help, you can get it. But if you don't want it, what's going to end up happening at some point in time, you're going to be a habitual. And if you continue on this vein, you're going to end up spending the rest of your life in somebody's jail, be it California, Lavaca, Oklahoma, Texas, wherever it may be. You understand? So I'm going to deny your application, find you guilty, sentence you to 18 months in the state jail facility, give you credit for any time served. This run concurrent with cause number 708955. Taking consideration 2023 CR 3616, JN number 2109814, grand jury number 790756, and I'll request the therapeutic community. Going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you need to speak to your attorney. Do you understand? All right. We can go off the record. You say you have a child?
Yes, ma'am. Richard, he just turned 1, man.
All right. So here's the thing. You need to do better, and you need to be an example for your child. If you don't plan on doing better, not using drugs, not committing crimes, then don't be in that child's life, because you're going to be a hindrance. You understand? All right. Good luck to you.
questions for me.